Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you are new to the channel, I want to say welcome. If you are a recurring visitor, thank you for coming back. For today's tutorial, we're going to look at VI commands. Having to do a lot of Linux based tutorials, I use VI or Vim text editor to demonstrate my tutorial. If you are a Vim or VI user, you know how complicated it can get maneuvering around that text editor. You would always have to keep using the up and down keys or left and right keys. For today's tutorial, I'm going to show you a couple keystrokes to use to get around the Vim or VI text editor. I'm inside of the terminal, and if you want to use the VI text editor, you would have to use the VI command. And to use the VI command, you just simply have to say VI. Once you hit enter on the VI command, you will get to this interface. Now, this interface is just telling you briefly about the VI text editor. I'm not going to go through it. You can read it on your own. So if you want to get into the insert mode, and the insert mode allows you to write texts inside of the text editor. So if you want to get in the insert mode, then you hit I. Now once you hit I, you would see the keyword insert at the bottom of the text editor. Now right away when I start writing, this whole thing is going to move from the screen, and you see that it disappeared. Even when you move the mouse, it will disappear right away. So I can say hello world. If you want to get out of the insert mode, and getting out of the insert mode gives you that opportunity to save your file or quit, or save and quit, whichever way you want to do it, you have to use the escape key on your keyboard. Now, once you leave the insert mode, you can save your file. And in order for you to save your file or quit your file, you use the colon. The colon allows you to give VI instructions. So you can give VI instructions like quit, save, save and quit, and search. So right now we're going to use the colon, and we're going to use W. And W means save in VI. We did not open VI with a file name. For example, we did not open VI as VI text.sh or VI a name of a file. We just used a VI command by itself. Now, if you want to give the file a name and save that file, you can insert the name of the file after the colon W. So we can say colon W and the name of the file. So for the name of the file, we can say vi text editor.sh. Now if I go ahead and I hit enter, we just name our file, and the file now is also saved in the system. So if you're working on any projects inside of VI and you want to save as you go along, you can do that with colon and W, and that will just save the file. If you want to quit, you can do colon and Q. If I hit enter, you can see that now I am back inside of the terminal. If I do an ls on my documents in here, I have the vi text editor.sh file that I just created. Let me clear the screen. Let's go back to the file that we just created. So I'm going to say a vi text editor.sh. If I go ahead and write some text in here, I can say hello world, how are you today? So if I do escape colon and Q to quit, add an exclamation to overwrite. So that means that I didn't save the file. Now I'm going to go ahead and save this file. So I'm going to say colon W. The file is now saved. Now I'm going to go back and say colon quit, and it will get out safely inside of the VI text editor. So I'm going to go back into insert mode, and if I write how is the weather, and I get out of insert mode, and if you want to bypass the red flag, you can do Q and you can just add an exclamation, and that will bypass the message. Let me clear the screen. And let's go back inside of the text editor. So now you see that the last sentence that we put inside of the text editor was not saved. Let's put back the sentence, how is the weather? And if you want to save and quit at the same time, you hit escape colon WQ, and WQ would save and quit, and now you're back to the terminal. We're going to go back into VI again, and you see that the work now is saved. When you get into the text editor, you have to press the I on your keyboard to get into the insert mode. You can also get into the insert mode with the A key. The A key allows you to start typing after the current character. So the current character is the U. Now, if you want to start typing from there or writing from there, you're going to hit A on your keyboard. We entered into the insert mode, so you can start writing. So we can say something like, how are you and your sister today? So that's how you can start writing at the current character. If you want to start writing at the end of the line, you can go for capital A. Uppercase A will take the current character or the current position you're at and put it at the end of the line. Let's say we are on the second line and we want to start typing from the end of the second line. So we want to start typing after the keyword today. We can hit Shift and A, and it will take us to the end of the line. Hope you guys had fun. If you want to start a new sentence on a new line, for example, we are at how are you and your sister today, and you want to start a new line under that sentence, you can do that by using the lowercase o. Call me. If you want to start on a new line before the current line, you can do that as well. Let's say we are on how are you today, and you want to start on a new line above how are you today. You can do that with the uppercase O. So you hit Shift O, so we can say I am here. Let's hit the escape key to exit off insert mode. Now, if you want to go up instead of using the up and down key, you can do that with the J. So the J makes you go down, and if you want to move up, you can use K. If you want to move left, you use H. So H will make you move left. And if you want to move right, use lowercase l, and L will make you move right. If you want to use those little techniques, you have to do it outside of the insert mode. And to get out of the insert mode, as I said before, you hit the escape key on your keyboard. If you want to delete the current character, you press lowercase x, and lowercase x will delete. So you see it delete the L in world. If we go across, we want to delete the L in hello as well. We're going to hit the X and the L is gone. If you want to delete the character before the cursor, our cursor right now is on L and we want to delete E, we can use the uppercase X and the E is gone. If you go to the O character, use the uppercase X and the L is gone. Let's try it again. Uppercase X and the O is gone. If you want to replace a character, you use R. So we're going to say R, I, and now we have our character. We can also say R and we put a space and we replace the character. Now, if you want to swap two characters, you can do that. So let's say I want to swap the A with the M. I can use X and P and it swaps the A with M. If you want to delete the current line, let's say the character is at the first position of the current line. So let's say, for example, you are on this line and you want to delete the line. Most people, they would use the arrow key, go all the way down, and then hit the delete key, go all the way back. Now, this is simple to do. If you want to delete the whole line, then you just press double D. So double D and the whole line is gone. If you want to undo what you did, you just press U and you will bring it back. So you will be the undo. If you want to redo what you did, you hit the period. It is called repeat the last command. So we're going to go back and undo it, and we're going to take it out again with the with the period. If you want to delete the line, let's say you are here and you want to delete, hope you guys had fun today, you can do that. You can put your cursor at the part where you want to delete, and you're going to press the uppercase D. So Shift D, and it will delete everything that is after your current position. Let us undo this again. And if you want to delete from the current line that you're on to the end of the file, you use lowercase d and uppercase G, and it will delete all of that for you. Let's go back and do undo. Copy and paste. So let's say you want to copy a line and paste it. So let's go down to call me. And to copy a line, you put the cursor at the beginning of the line that you want to copy, and you hit YY, and YY would copy the line for you. Now if you want to paste the line, you put your cursor anywhere you want to paste the line, and you press P, and P will paste that for you. So you see you have called me, which was the original one we copied, and call me where we paste. Currently, our cursor is at the weather keyword. If you want to bring the cursor on the beginning of that current line, you can do that. You can press 0, and 0 will bring it to the beginning of the current line. You can also do that with the card, and the card will do that for you. If you want to bring the cursor at the end of the line, Shift $ will bring it to the end of the line. So let's try this again. Our current cursor is at call, and we want to bring it at the end of the line or the end of the sentence. Shift 4 or $ will bring it to the end of the line. If you want to delete till the end of the line from the current position, I can do that with D and $, and you see that it deletes everything in the end. Now let's undo that. Now if I want to delete everything from my current position to the beginning, I can do that with D and 0, and that will delete everything from the current position to the beginning. So let's undo that. If you want to join two lines together, you can by using uppercase J, and it brings the line that was at the bottom of call me to the same line as call me. So let me undo that and do it again. Uppercase J. If you want to repeat a line, you can do that, or all you have to do is put the cursor on the current line that you want to repeat, and then you're going to hit YYP, and it will copy and paste. It's called repeat the current line. So I can do that a couple of times, YYP, and it will repeat that for you. If I go down here, YYP, it will repeat that line. I'm going to go back and swap the two characters so it can be readable. So I'm going to say XP, and XP again made me swap back those two characters together. If you want to swap the two lines, so let's say I want to swap I am here and call me, you can do that with DDP command, and you can see that it swapped the call me and I am here. So let's try it again. DDP, and it swapped, DDP, swap, swapped. And that's how you can swap two lines in a VI. The next thing I want to go over is the forward and backward movement in a VI. So if you want to move fast word to word, you can do that with the W key. So the W key would jump from word to word. So if I hit W, it goes to the next word instead of characters. If you want to move backward using words, you can do that with the B. So we're going to go back, next word, back, next word. If you want to move by 3 words, you can do that. If you want to move by 4 words, 5 words, you can do that. So you can say move the cursor to the 4th word. We can do 4W, and we add after the 4th word. If we want to move again to the next, let's say the next 3 words, we can do 3W, and it jumped the cursor to the next 3 words. So what you have to do, you have to give it the number of words you want to jump to, and then you use the W. If you want to delete a word and not the whole line, you can do that as well. So if you want to delete the word sister, so we can use DW, and DW would delete the whole word. So DW, delete the word, DW, DW, DW. There are more commands, more complicated keystrokes you can use. If you are a beginner to Linux or Unix, you may not use those little techniques. So those are very good tips, very good little techniques. I think once you're working with VI, you should acquire, and I hope this video helped you a lot. So if you have learned something from this video, please like, subscribe, share, comment this video, and thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next tutorial.